Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be sitting here filming for you today. I actually am filming a couple videos today. It's been a crazy busy week, so it feels good to finally get to just sit down and talk about some yarn with you guys. So as you could have seen from the title of this video, I have a pretty big haul to share with you today. I haven't been to JoAnn in quite a while, so I have a pretty big unexpected haul from JoAnn, as well as a tiny haul from Hobby Lobby and a little bit of a haul from Michael's as well. The Michael's haul has no yarn in it, but if you enjoy crafts of any kind, I think that you will want to watch that as well, especially if you like fall stuff or DIY gifts. So real quick, it's been a super busy week for me. As I said, I have been having appointments like every day after work, and then yesterday was our fall festival at school, and so I was there for like 12 hours. It was a good day, but it was just an exhausting day, so I didn't get to crochet a whole lot this week. I did have a goal of finishing up some projects. I do have quite a few whips going, and I need to go through and kind of get rid of some of the whips I know I'm not going to be finishing. But I do have a few in the works that I really want to get to and finish. With that being said, I know I have an issue with starting projects, and I've fallen in love with making clothing. So the haul you're going to see from JoAnn is pretty much all yarn that I'm going to use to make wearables for myself and for my son. Normally I post an Everything I Crocheted This Week video on Sundays, but since I didn't get to crochet very much this week, I'm not going to have that video out, but I'm sure that next Sunday you're going to have a pretty good one because I'm just super excited to finish up a couple projects and start these wearables. So anyway, let's jump into the haul. I'm going to just start with the JoAnn haul. So I haven't been to JoAnn in quite a while. I have a love-hate relationship with JoAnn because I really just started shopping there within the last year or so, and I always just felt like their yarn was more pricey, but as I've looked through their app a lot more, I've realized that they have some great coupon deals. So anyway, I stopped by, was looking for a particular yarn, and I couldn't find it, and I stumbled across these. It's the Colorama Halo in the cake form. So about earlier this year, I think, I was going to say about a year ago, but probably earlier this year, I made a cardigan out of the Colorama, but it was in the Ogo form at that time. And my critique was that I loved the yarn. The yarn was super soft, super easy to work with, perfect ombre, but the Ogo format I just did not like. And I think a lot of people felt that way. I know there are some people that don't mind the Ogo, but I think a lot of people didn't like that format. I know I struggled with it quite a bit. And so I'm really glad that Karen or Yarnspirations listened to our critiques, because they turned the yarn that we all have said we loved and put it in this awesome cake form. And I totally forgot that they did this. I just, like I said, haven't been to JoAnn in so long. I just totally forgot. And this is a great yarn. It has that halo, in which I'm very picky. Hopefully you can see that good. I have like a glare today for some reason on the camera, but there's a lot of halo, and I'm very picky about halo yarn. It has to feel a certain way, and this is just like really, really great. So the cardigan I made before is more color block style, and I really wanted to do something that would show off this ombre. And I actually have, I don't think I have it here, but I still have one of the Ogos that I had left over, that I am going to make like a scarf with or something. But anyway, I got 3 of these. This is the color, I found it earlier, there we go, Lavender Frost, and it is 481 yards. So I just think this is a great value. It's a 5-weight yarn. I honestly feel like the yarn itself is more of a 4-weight, but with the halo, that's why they call it a 5-weight. It's 71% acrylic, 18% nylon, 11% polyester, and it is machine washable and dryable, which is a huge plus for me because with cardigans, I'm always afraid to wash them. And so to know that it's been tested, it can be washed and dried, makes me feel so much better. So I bought 3 of these, and my plan for these, I'm just in love with granny square cardigans. So I'm going to make another granny square cardigan. I get so many compliments on the one that I've made already when I wear it. And like I said, I just have really fallen in love with making clothing. I think because it's just so customizable and so cool to be able to wear something that you made, where, you know, if you make beanies, like we all wear those, but a lot of us don't wear them inside. And so you're only have them on briefly. And then like other things we make, they're just not, you're not able to show them off like you can a wearable. And so I just think it's so awesome to get that awesome use out of a wearable. So 3 of these, and I'm really excited. I love this. Lavender is one of my favorite colors, and I feel like the ombre on this is going to be incredible. I am going to have to color control a little bit with the cardigan, but hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. But if you've never tried the Colorama Halo, I'm serious. Like, it is the best ombre. Now, I personally have never made anything yet that shows off the ombre. Hopefully these projects will. But one of my very good friends, Shannon from Shannon Talks Yarn, I will link her channel below and the video that I'm referring to. She did a video where she really showed off the ombre of this yarn with a project she made. So definitely go and check that out if you're interested in seeing it. So these were originally $11.99, and I got them they were on sale for $9.99. And then I had a 20% off your total order coupon, as well as a 40% off one regular priced item. So I got 20% off of the already $9.99, so that was great. And then the same YouTuber, her channel name is Craftin' a Cuppa. I highly recommend her channel as well. Definitely check it out. It will be listed in the description box also with Shannon's, but she's the one that I love her granny square or her granny hexagon cardigan pattern. I'm not sure what I said earlier. I might have said granny square cardigan. I meant granny hexagon, granny hexy cardi. But anyway, that's the pattern I use. She also has a pattern for a granny sweater. And so I got the color Beeswax Frost, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Beeswax Frost to make that out of. And I'm so excited. This is just so beautiful to me. I used to not love the color yellow, but I've really fallen in love with it lately. I mean, I liked mustard. There was, a few years ago, mustard was really popular, and so I liked that. But as far as like plain or normal yellow, which I like this because it has a light yellow, more of a mustard, and then like your normal yellow, so I like that. But I think this is going to make such an amazing sweater. If I can, I will post a picture of what those look like. So definitely check out her channel if you are interested in making a granny hexagon cardigan or a regular granny sweater. But I think that these are going to be perfect for what I'm wanting to do. Also, look at these together. I love the light yellow and the light purple together. That would be so beautiful. I would love to make a blanket out of this stuff, to be honest, but I cannot start any more blankets until I finish some of them. Okay, and then the last one that I got, this is for my son's cardigan. So I actually mentioned a few weeks ago, I showed you guys where I had started a cardigan for my 5-year-old using a bag-o-day pattern and some scarfie yarn. And I had mentioned that I didn't like the scarfie. I'd never tried it before. It just felt really rough to me. And but that I was probably just going to continue on with it. Well, I ended up returning it, at least the 2 skeins I didn't use. I kept the one that I had used, obviously. And so I've kind of been on the hunt for another yarn for him that I would love to make his cardigan with. And her pattern calls for a 5-weight. So, I feel like 5-weights, at least in my area, are kind of difficult to find. There's, so many options for 4-weight and a lot of options for 6-weight, but I feel like 5-weight yarns are a little more, not few and far between, but there's just not as much options in 5-weight. So, anyway, when I saw this, I knew he loved soft stuff, and I just love this colorway. So I got this one for his cardigan, and this is the color Ivy and Olive. And I just think that this will be good for him. He did love the way it felt. The only thing is I'm hoping that, now this is a top-down cardigan, and then you add the sleeves and a hood. So I'm hoping I can color control it where it'll look really good with this colorway. So stay tuned for that. I'm excited to get started on that. It seemed like it was going to work up really, really quickly. So I can't wait to get that finished for him. Okay, so other than that, the only other thing I got was we went to, I've mentioned before, it's been a while, but Old Louisville is about an hour from me, and it is a area of Louisville that is about 5 minutes or less from downtown, and it is the largest collection of Victorian homes in the nation. So it has just street after street of these amazing historical Victorian homes that were built in the 1800s, and that is my favorite time period, my favorite type of houses. I just love them so much. So we go up there a lot and walk around, and for Christmas every year we do like they do like a holiday home tour where we go and get to see inside some of the houses, and it's just one of my favorite places in the world. So we went to a art fair that they had there, and there was a lady that was selling these glass jewelry. I don't think you're gonna, there we go, you can see it good there. So she had all different kinds, and this was just a little, the chain didn't come with it, it was just this part, and my mom got it for me, and I love it so much. I love how it reflects the light. It's kind of holographic. So I've kind of been on the lookout for a necklace for it. So I found this chain at JoAnn as well. It was originally $4.99, but I got it for 40% off. This was my 40% off my regular priced item coupon I used. And so I got it for like $3 or something like that. So I was really happy with that. It worked out perfectly, and it's the perfect length. So very excited to find that. Okay, so that's it for JoAnn. Real quick, the Hobby Lobby haul. So I haven't been to Hobby Lobby either in quite a while. Now, it's a bummer because it's not a 30% off week, but someone from my work asked me to make a beanie for her niece who has cancer, and she wanted it to be black and gold. And so I kind of threw around a few different options, and I finally landed on wanting to do a black yarn with gold shimmer. And so I looked everywhere. And thankfully at Hobby Lobby, I found this. So this is the Yarn Bee Velvety Smooth Sparkle. It's black with gold metallic polyester in it. So here is that. Is it upside down? Yep. So I really wanted to do a 4-weight beanie because there's a lot more patterns for 4-weight beanies. And I am going to do a top-down beanie. I've been struggling with them lately, but top-down ones I'm fine with. I think I'm going to use a Bag a Day pattern and maybe just go a size down from like her adult pattern that she would use for a 4-weight and just size down with my hook to accommodate for the 5-weight yarn. And actually this is considered a 4, but it is thicker than a 4. I think it's more of a 5-weight. I think. So anyway, I'm very happy to have found that. It was $4.99. It's a bummer I couldn't have my 30% off, but I needed to go ahead and pick this up because I want to get it done for her. So I got that at Hobby Lobby, as well as these plastic rings. So, oh, glare. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these plastic rings. So I actually have been really interested in crochet earrings lately. So there's another teacher at my school, and she loves earrings, and so I will put a picture up here of a thumbnail I made with holding up these little amigurumi strawberries. Now I hadn't made them earrings yet in that video, but I held them up where you can kind of see what it would look like if they were earrings. And so I did go and buy, now this is from Walmart, these were from Hobby Lobby, but I bought these last week, and they're like just regular earrings and then earring backs. And I did make her some earrings out of those strawberry amigurumis, and they're really, really, really cute. She put them on when I gave them to her, and they look so cute. So it like sparked my want to make more earrings. So I saw a video tutorial where someone made like a daisy or a flower of some sort using some little rings. And so they just crocheted their first round onto this and then petals onto that. And they were so cute. So I didn't for sure know what I wanted to use. And these were only $1.99. I hope these work out. And they feel very lightweight. So, you know, you definitely want earrings that are not super heavy. So I think they're going to work great. So stay tuned for that. And the last thing I got at Hobby Lobby is this little art bin. It's a 6x6 storage box. It was $3.99. And the reason I got this is because I've been into puzzling and diamond painting lately. I have so many hobbies going on. It's crazy. But it's nice to be able to just kind of pick and choose what you want to do. And so with diamond painting, you have a lot of little baggies with your little diamonds in it and a lot of tools. So I thought this would be nice to put all the baggies in and my little tools and all that stuff, so it keeps it all handy and all together. So got that. And then for the item I'm like most excited about that's not yarn, this is from Michael's. So my mom's birthday is coming up in a couple days and we're having a party for her today. And I really wanted, so she's really good at decorating and like putting arrangements together, and I've just never dabbled in that. And so I kind of wanted to try my hand in that. They had some really awesome deals on some fall decor. It was like 60% off of fall decor. So I found this little, what do you want to call this? Like wooden basket with these jars in it. It was $14.99 original price, but it was 60% off. And then I found these little individual little fall flower arrangement pieces. I think there's, let's see, 1, 2, this one, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 different ones and just kind of arranged them in there. Super fall looking. I love the little apples and the acorns. And so I'm really proud of this. I love how the jars are different colors. This one, you can't tell super well on camera, but this is like an orange. This is like a darker orange and then like a bluish. And I'm really proud. It has these little leaves on it. And so all of this, let's see, did I get anything else? Oh, the only other thing I got at Michael's were these little jelly jars that I'm going to use for overnight oats, and those were like $2 a piece. And I had a coupon as well, like a $5 coupon, and then another coupon. And so I only ended up spending like $16 for this whole arrangement and my jelly jars and a candle. So I was very excited about that, but I was really happy with how this looks and how easily I was able to throw this together and how inexpensive it was because everything was on sale. And so it really inspired me to want to do more things like this for gifts, because it's something that you put thought into and you can kind of personalize it for whoever you're going to make the gift for. And so I really enjoyed that. And it's always fun to find a new little hobby that you enjoy doing. So I hope you all love that as much as I do. Okay, so that is it for all my hauls. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that I picked up this week. A little bit of a bunch of different stores, so that's always fun. Let me know what you've picked up lately, and let me know if you've tried the Colorama Halo in the cake form. I'm super excited to try that out, and I definitely want to do a little bit of a review on those as well. So the verse I want to share with you today is Isaiah 40:26, and I've been reading out of Isaiah. I'm doing the year Bible plan. And then also for our Wednesday nights that I teach the kids, this was one of the verses from a couple weeks ago. And it's talking about the stars here, and it says, "Lift up your eyes on high and see who created these. He who brings out their host by number, calling them all by name, by the greatness of his might, and because he is strong in power, not one is missing." And so it just reminds us how amazing God is and how big he is and how he is the master of all creation. And with all the things going on in the world right now, it's important that we bring our thoughts back to knowing that God is in charge of it all. And even when things seem out of control and crazy and scary, we can trust that if we just cry out to the Lord and trust him as the creator of all things and commit our lives to him, that he is, he's going to help us through these times. And we have to remember that even though not everyone in this world obeys him and loves him and wants to live their life for him, he's still master of it all. He can, he's sovereign. He is over all things. And to me, that is a complete comfort. And I hope it is to you too. So I really pray that you have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I would love if you consider subscribing and join our awesome community here on YouTube. I pray that God blesses you, and I'll see you super soon in the next one. Bye!